After 60, your body changes in ways you might not always notice, but some fruits can quietly be doing more harm than good. They can spike your blood sugar, upset your stomach, or even interfere with your medications. And if you've ever felt tired, bloated, or off after a healthy snack, the fruit on your plate might be to blame. The good news: there are fruits that your body needs more of as you age. They protect your heart, support your digestion, improve brain function, and yes, they taste amazing, too. So in this video, we're going to show you the 4 fruits that can truly support your health after 60, and the 4 that you're better off skipping or keeping to a minimum. Let's get started. Fruit has always been marketed as nature's candy. And for good reason. Fruits are rich in vitamins, minerals, fiber, and antioxidants. But what people don't often talk about is how fruit can affect the body differently as we age. You see, after 60, your digestion slows down, your ability to manage blood sugar changes, and your body may absorb nutrients less efficiently. On top of that, conditions like acid reflux, diabetes, arthritis, and heart disease become more common. So while fruit is still an important part of a healthy diet, not all fruits are created equal, especially in your golden years. Choosing the right ones can help you feel more energized, reduce inflammation, and even help you stay mentally sharp. Let's dive into the 4 fruits your body really needs after 60. First up, berries. Think blueberries, strawberries, raspberries. These little powerhouses are some of the most nutrient-dense fruits on the planet. They're packed with antioxidants, especially flavonoids, which help protect your cells from damage. As we age, our bodies become more vulnerable to oxidative stress, which contributes to inflammation, aging, and even diseases like Alzheimer's and heart disease. But berries go even further. They're high in vitamin C, which supports immune health and helps your body produce collagen to keep your skin and joints healthy. And let's not forget the fiber. Berries are an excellent source of dietary fiber, which helps keep your digestion regular and supports healthy cholesterol levels. What's really exciting is that research shows regular consumption of berries can improve brain function. That means better memory, clearer thinking, and potentially reducing the risk of cognitive decline. So whether you toss them into oatmeal, blend them into a smoothie, or just enjoy a handful as a snack, berries are a must-have fruit after 60. Next up, apples. There's a reason for the old saying, an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Apples are high in soluble fiber, especially pectin, which helps regulate digestion and keeps you full longer. That's important not just for your gut, but also for keeping your blood sugar steady throughout the day. Apples also contain vitamin C and a variety of polyphenol, which are plant compounds that help reduce inflammation and protect your heart. And here's a little tip: don't peel your apples. The skin contains much of the fiber and antioxidants, so eat them whole for maximum benefit. For seniors, apples are easy to chew, especially softer varieties like Gala or Fuji, portable and satisfying. They're a fantastic go-to snack, especially when paired with a bit of nut butter or a slice of cheese to balance the natural sugars. Now here's one you might not think of as a fruit: avocados. But they are, and they're one of the healthiest ones out there. Avocados are loaded with heart-healthy monounsaturated fats, which help reduce LDL cholesterol and support your cardiovascular system. They're also rich in potassium, more than bananas, in fact, which helps regulate blood pressure and muscle function. The fiber in avocados supports digestion and helps control blood sugar. And perhaps most importantly, avocados can actually help your body absorb more nutrients from other foods. That's because many important vitamins, like A, D, E, and K, are fat-soluble, meaning they need fat to be properly absorbed. Avocados may even help reduce joint pain and stiffness, thanks to their anti-inflammatory fats and natural compounds that support cartilage health. Whether you mash them on toast, slice them into a salad, or eat them straight with a spoon, avocados are a nutrient-rich addition to any senior's diet. And last but definitely not least, prunes. Yes, dried plums. They've earned a reputation as a digestive aid, and for good reason. Prunes are rich in fiber, especially in soluble fiber, which helps keep things moving and prevents constipation, a common issue as we get older. But prunes are more than just a digestive helper. They're also high in potassium and vitamin K, both of which are important for bone health. In fact, recent studies have shown that eating just a handful of prunes a day may help prevent bone loss in postmenopausal women. That's a big deal when you consider the risk of fractures and osteoporosis later in life. Prunes are sweet, satisfying, and easy to incorporate into meals. Toss them into oatmeal, chop them into salads, or enjoy a couple after dinner as a naturally sweet treat. Now let's shift gears to the fruits that can do more harm than good, especially after 60. First on that list, grapefruit. And this one might surprise you, because it's often considered a diet food. But here's the problem. Grapefruit interacts with a lot of medications. If you're taking statins for cholesterol, blood pressure medications, anxiety drugs, or even some allergy medications, grapefruit can interfere with how those drugs are processed in your liver. The result? The medication may stay in your system too long, or not long enough, which can cause dangerous side effects or reduce the drug's effectiveness. Always talk to your doctor before eating grapefruit regularly, especially if you take daily medications. Next is pineapple. Yes, it's tropical, it's sweet, and it tastes like a vacation. But it's also one of the most acidic fruits you can eat. That acidity can irritate your stomach lining and worsen symptoms of GERD or acid reflux, which many seniors struggle with. Pineapple is also quite high in sugar, so it can spike your blood glucose, especially if you eat it on an empty stomach or in large amounts. If you have diabetes or are trying to manage blood sugar levels, pineapple might not be your best option. Third on the use with caution list, bananas, specifically overripe bananas. Now, bananas aren't all bad. They're a good source of potassium and they're easy to digest. But as bananas ripen, their starch turns into sugar, and fast. Overripe bananas have a high glycemic index, which means they can cause a rapid rise in blood sugar. That's not ideal if you're managing diabetes or insulin resistance. If you do enjoy bananas, try to eat them when they're just ripe, yellow with little to no brown spots. Or pair them with a source of protein, like a handful of nuts or some plain yogurt, to help slow down sugar absorption. And finally, fruit juice. Even 100% fruit juice. While it might sound healthy, the reality is that juice removes all the fiber and concentrates the sugar. A single glass of orange juice can have as much sugar as a can of soda. And without the fiber to slow it down, that sugar hits your bloodstream fast. Fruit juice also doesn't satisfy hunger the way whole fruit does, so it's easy to overconsume and not feel full. Over time, that can lead to weight gain, increased blood sugar, and greater risk for metabolic issues. The solution? Stick to whole fruits. If you really want juice, dilute it with water or limit it to a very small portion, and always read the label. Now before we wrap up, here are a few extra tips to make fruit work for you, not against you. First, portion control. Even healthy fruits can cause issues if you eat too much at once. Try to stick to 1 to 2 servings of fruit per meal. That's usually about 1 medium apple, half an avocado, or a small handful of berries. Second, pair smartly. Eating fruit with protein or healthy fat helps slow digestion and keeps your blood sugar steady. Think apple with peanut butter, berries with Greek yogurt, or banana with a handful of almonds. Third, watch your dried fruits. Yes, prunes are great. But others like raisins, dates, and dried mango are extremely high in sugar and calories in small servings. A few is fine. A handful might be too much. And finally, go organic when you can, especially for fruits with thin skins like berries and apples. They tend to absorb more pesticides, which you want to avoid if possible. Buying organic doesn't have to break the bank. Just prioritize the fruits you eat the most. Let's do a quick recap. The fruits you want more of after 60? Berries, for brain and heart health. Apples, for digestion and blood sugar control. Avocados, for healthy fats and nutrient absorption. Prunes, for bone strength and digestive support. And the fruits to limit or avoid. Grapefruit, due to medication interactions. Pineapple, because of acidity and high sugar. Overripe bananas, for blood sugar spikes. Fruit juice, because of concentrated sugar and no fiber. Not all fruit is off limits. Far from it. But after 60, it's not just what you eat, it's how your body handles it. Making smarter choices means more energy, less inflammation, and a stronger, healthier you. So here's what it comes down to. Fruit is still one of the best gifts nature has to offer, but after 60, it's no longer about eating all fruit. It's about eating the right fruit. Your body has changed. Your digestion, your blood sugar response, even how you absorb nutrients, all of it shifts with age. But with the right fruit choices, you can give your body what it needs to stay energized, sharp, and strong. You're not giving up flavor. You're not giving up joy. You're just choosing the fruits that work with your body, not against it. So enjoy those berries, savor that avocado, crunch into that apple, and yes, embrace the power of prunes. Every choice you make adds up to better health, more independence, and a fuller, richer life. Take care of your body. Take care of your future. You've got a lot of good years ahead. Make them count, one smart bite at a time. So, what fruit surprised you the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you found this helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with a friend who loves fruit as much as you do. And don't forget to subscribe for more health smart tips made just for seniors. You deserve to feel your best, one bite at a time.